friends. Welcome back to the Wandering Creative Life. If you're new here, I'm Arden Coots, a queer author, retreat host, and lover of all things cozy, creative, and a little bit chaotic, as you can tell by this intro. Today's video is a little writing update, a little retreat information, and some behind the scenes goodness. So grab a warm drink, get comfy, and let's hang out. So, first up, writing updates. I've been deep in the world of Echoes of Us. It's my latest queer post-apocalyptic horror story, and it's been a very emotional ride with this story. It's very close to my heart. It's got a lot of love, tension, found family, and a whole lot of vulnerability. I started writing it 15 years ago after the death of my father, and I've been working on it ever since. So it's very close to my heart, and I am ready to pass it on to the next chapter. And I did get picked up by a publisher, so that's super exciting. And I have to be ready to kind of let Echoes of Us take on a life of its own and pass it off to others to look at and provide feedback on. And that will be difficult, but is very, very much needed. So I'm looking forward to that next step. I'm about 50% done with rewrites as it is right now. So I've got another couple months of working on it, I think, before I'm ready to hand it off. But I'm really loving where it's going. And I've had some really good writing sessions lately where everything has just clicked. And I've kind of remembered why I love storytelling so much and writing, and have really gotten into the flow and had the words kind of just where the story almost writes itself, which is glorious. I'd love to know if you're a writer as well, how hard and kind of beautiful the process can be, and it's kind of slow and messy and full of doubt oftentimes, but when it flows, it's amazing. So I'd love to know in the chat or in the comments if you're a writer, and what your favorite part of being a writer is. Next up is retreat planning. I have a total of 4 retreats coming up this year. They're all virtual retreats, but I am also working on one that is an in-person retreat for next year in April of 2026 in Ohio. Hocking Hills area is where I'm aiming for. But they're all shaping up to be beautiful, intentional experiences for queer writers and creatives. Let's see, the first virtual retreat is happening May 10th. There are still a couple spots left, so you can find out more information about those and everything by going to wanderingcreativelife.com, and that will be in the episode description, so you'll be able to find it quite easily. But it is kind of a general writing retreat. And then I have a Pride retreat coming up in June 22nd. And that one is, of course, Pride themed. We're having a panel of all queer authors. I've got some amazing keynote speakers lined up that I am ecstatic about. It's going to be really fantastic. And then we have an October 25th retreat, which is going to be horror genre focused, and a December 13th retreat, which is going to be all about planning for the new year and how to plan your writing and get the most out of your writing. So those are all the virtual retreats coming up in 2025. And then the April 2026 retreat, I'm just starting to plan. So I'm still working on things like finding chefs, yoga instructors, getting together, um, writing workshops, finding um, like putting the itinerary together for a 5-day in-person retreat takes a lot of work. So I'm still working my way through all of that. But it's very exciting. I'm very excited about it and can't wait for the retreat to actually happen. It's going to be great. And if you've ever thought about going on a writing retreat, or if you're dreaming of, having a creative getaway, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what your ideal retreat would look like. Um, and again, would love to have some of you, all of you, any of you, join me on one of the virtual retreats and maybe even an in person retreat. So, a couple of questions for you. What kind of content would you like to see more of here? Writing tips, retreat questions and answers, behind the scenes for my books. Let me know in the comments. I am always trying to, I don't want to say do better, but create content that you're interested in and content that I like to create. But I don't know what that is yet. So your feedback is really helpful. So thanks so much for being here and sharing this little slice of my creative life with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any new videos. And if you ever want more cozy behind the scenes stuff, come hang out with me on Patreon too. There's a lot of good stuff over there. There's short stories, there's all kinds of stuff. So until next time, stay cozy, stay creative, and keep writing. Bye.